don't know. Can you see the bear? There's a bear back here. There's the bear. We're here at the
Grizzly and Wolf
Discovery
Center.
Because it's raining.
Because it's raining. It was a travel day. We've traveled up from Victor, Idaho to our next Airbnb.
Here well, we're in West Yellowstone right now, but we're in Park Island for the rest of the week. Island Park. Islands in the sky. I don't know.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna check out some bears and some wolves.
Yes.
In their natural, almost environment.
Yeah. But hopefully we'll give you more information about it after we get it, because we're not sure even why they're here.
Yeah. But we're here.
Yeah.
So they're here.
So come on along.
All right. Bye. Talk to you soon. Love you. That's somebody's bare ass right there.
Aww.
Hi, sweetheart. What a good bear. What you doing? What you doing, Mr. Bear?
Especially once they find all that food, there's a good chance that they'll have energy to burn. So we'll see how these two interact with each other, what they look for, what they do. Well, they are investigating this habitat. I'm going to talk a little bit more about these two bears. These two, Coral and Bo, are like the other bears here at the Discovery Center. It's the total that takes turns in the habitat throughout the day. And all of these bears are here because of these conflicts that we have. Those all have to deal with into, especially once they find all that food is energy to burn. So we'll see how these two interact with each other, what they look for, what they do. Well, they are investigating this habitat. I'm going to talk a little bit more about these two bears. These two, Coral and Bo, are like the other bears here at the Discovery Center. It's just a total that takes turns in the habitat throughout the day. And all of these bears are here because of these those all have to deal with food. Now, food, especially when it comes to food conditioning, it's dangerous for any animal to learn to become dependent on human food, navigating the areas where people are. But it is incredibly dangerous for grizzly bears. They pose a threat both to themselves and to people. So there is a lot that we can do to try and make sure they
I'm digging.
So, we just finished our little tour of the Grizzly and Wolf, what's it called again? Discovery Center.
Discovery Center. It's
So-
on the sign behind us.
Yeah. So it's a sanctuary for wildlife that actually had to be removed from the wild because of various reasons.
Yeah.
There are 6 grizzly bear here,
Yeah.
and they let them out 2 at a time every so often to walk around the preserve, and you get to observe them. We
Yes.
have some video on that we'll show you.
Yeah, and they have like enrichment. They put food and snacks out for them all over the place, so they have to run.
Yeah. And each one is so super cool because they have 6 grizzly bear: Spirit, Quorum, Sealy, Nakina, Bo, and Condi. And each one has a story about why they were brought here. The one that was my favorite was Quorum. They named him after the city of Quorum in Montana because basically he started getting into food, human food, dumpsters, trash, he was found in a neighborhood he kept frequenting, and every time they kept removing him and putting him back out into the wild, he kept coming back.
Yeah.
And I guess the final straw was when he was burglarizing a bread truck and ate a bunch of bread.
He was eating loaves of bread out the back of a bread truck. So
His story, he's just my favorite. So, so that's why he's here. And that can stress to you the importance of why they tell you to pick up, leave no trace.
that's right.
And also, when you're picnicking, you know, to get every piece of food up. Because what a lot of people don't realize is that human food will be the death of a wild animal. And the reason is not just because it's not natural for their digestive system, but it creates an environment where they will keep coming back and be considered nuisance in tourist areas. And your behavior, if you're feeding wild animals, is that you are going to have a hand in killing them.
Yeah.
Because they will either be euthanized, or they will be relocated. If they can't be relocated, oftentimes they are euthanized. There aren't a lot of sanctuaries that I'm familiar with like this one. So I would highly recommend you come and stop here if you're ever in West Yellowstone.
Yeah, on a rainy day. It's a great place for kids. The kids love it here.
It is. And they got a great museum, hands-on. They have a gift shop, super cool. And I don't want to disregard the other wildlife that is here also, as a result of mostly human interaction, but they do have a couple of wolf pack. They have North American river otters. They're super cool.
And we don't know why they're here. Like,
We didn't look at the history of why they were
I think
here.
they're just cute. And it's
but
nice to have them.
They also have raptors, so they did have
Two eagles. Zach and Josh.
Zach and Josh. One of them actually had his wing amputated. I'm not sure what the story was.
One had a severe dislocation and cannot fly anymore, and then Josh was shot in the wing, and then they had to amputate his wing.
They had to amputate his wing, and he still has shrapnel in his body. But they are both, were they American eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they have some fish and, snakes and stuff like that. Not a whole lot, but the biggest draw here would be the grizzlies and the wolves.
Yeah.
And again, it's very reasonable to get in. Great thing to do if you're in West Yellowstone on a rainy day.
Yep.
And you can't be out there in the great outdoors.
There's some thunder.
And we hear thunder in the distance now. So we're going to get back into the car and we're going to head to our Airbnb.
All right.
But thanks for joining us.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.